establish a railway across the border and build a shipping port for iron ore in Narvik. Access to iron ore means easier access to weapons production, common knowledge to Great Britain, Germany, and to the Norwegian government as the Second World War breaks out in September 1939. The Navy is summoned to defend Norway's neutrality. Still, in April 1940, the iron ore attracts the war to Narvik. In the early hours of the 9th of April 1940, 10 German destroyers enter the Ufot Fjord. Their task is to attack Narvik and assume control of the iron ore supplies from Sweden. The attackers divide into 3 groups to assume control of the entire fjord. In Narvik harbour, the coastal defence ships Norge and Eidsvoll refuse to surrender and prepare for battle. Both ships are torpedoed and sunk. A 2,000-man strong occupation force disembark without facing any resistance. Norwegian forces retreat and set up positions by Bjørnfjell. The German warships assemble in the harbour, but are unable to refuel and return to Germany as planned. This delay will cost them dearly. The following day, the British strike back. Covered by the weather conditions and poor visibility, 5 British destroyers sneak past Georg Thiele, Bernd von Arnim, and 2 submarines. Hardy, Hunter, and Havoc attack Narvik harbour and sink Wilhelm Heidkamp and Anton Schmidt, along with 8 other ships. After the attack, the British withdraw towards more open water, but the German destroyers trap them through a pincer maneuver. The following battle is fierce. Hardy is struck and explodes. She runs ashore outside Villach. Hunter sinks after crashing into Hotspur, which in turn gets his bow ripped wide open. Hotspur still manages to escape with the rest of the British flotilla. On the 11th and 12th of April, British bombers take off from the aircraft carrier Furious, situated at the entrance to the West Fjord. They drop their ordnance by Narvik harbour, sinking several ships. On the 12th of April, the German advances are halted at Gratangen in the first encounters with Norwegian forces. The Germans intercept messages about another British flotilla being underway. 8 of their original 10 warships are still left, but 5 are damaged. 4 submarines arrive as reinforcements. On the 13th of April, the British enter the Ufot Fjord once more, with the flotilla led by the battleship Warspite. The British are superior to the remains of the German flotilla. British planes sink the submarine U-64 and the destroyer Erich Kölner. In the middle of the fjord, the British face the German destroyers. The Germans damage Cossack and Eskimo before running their last ships ashore in Rumbaksbotn. There, 2,600 sailors disembark and head for the Norwegian supply base Elvegårdsmoen, where they gear up to fight on land. Until the summer of 1940, the battle rages back and forth in the mountains around Narvik.